Although Guo Xiaoxiao ran a company at home, the company was not too big, and his father only drove more than 1 million cars. "This car belongs to me," Lin Yun said suddenly. As soon as Lin Yun said this, Zhou Mei, Guo Xiaoxiao and Fatty all looked at Lin Yun quickly. "Puff, brother, don't joke with me." The fat man smiled and patted Lin Yun, thinking that Lin Yun was joking. After all, the fat man knew Lin Yun's family situation very well. Zhou Mei also sneered, "Huh, just like you. Drive a Lamborghini? I can still believe you say you ride a shared bike." A kid wearing a street stall dared to brag that he drives a Lamborghini. It's shameless. It's embarrassing to stand with you. Guo Xiaoxiao shook his head disappointed. If Guo Xiaoxiao had known that he was introducing him to such a person, she would never come today. "Sorry, I'm neither joking nor bragging. This car really belongs to me," Lin Yun said lightly. At this time, the door of Lamborghini was suddenly opened, and a middle-aged man in a suit walked out of the cab. Lin Yun recognized this middle-aged man at a glance, the manager of the Lamborghini 4S store. When Zhou Mei saw this, she said quickly, "Look, this is the owner of the car." "Lin Yun, aren't you bragging? Now the car owners are showing up, and you're bragging about it. What else can you say now?"
"No."
"He is manager Zhou of Lamborghini 4S shop. I have met him once," Guo Xiaoxiao said. "The manager of the Lamborghini 4S store? What is he doing here? Still driving a Lamborghini?" Zhou Mei looked puzzled. At this moment, the fat man stared straight ahead and said, "Hey, that person seems as if coming towards us." Zhou Mei and Guo Xiaoxiao quickly looked up and found the manager of the Lamborghini 4S shop walking towards them. Under the gaze of everyone, the manager came to Lin Yun with a smile on his face. Next moment, "Mr. Lin, I brought your car here. Here are the car keys." The manager bowed his waist and presented the key to Lin Yun with both hands, respectfully. After Fatty, Zhou Mei, and Guo Xiaoxiao saw this scene, they seemed to take a blow from the blue sky, and they were shocked and froze in place. They never dreamed that the manager would give Lin Yun the key. In other words, Lin Yun is really the owner of this car? "Manager Zhou, thank you for your hardship. Let you send me the car so late." Lin Yun calmly took the car key. "Mr. Lin, you are too polite. As long as you need it, I will be on standby at any time, even at 2 o'clock in the middle of the night." Manager Zhou smiled flatly. "Mr. Lin, the car has been delivered. I will leave first. Mr. Lin has any questions about using the car, please call me at any time." Manager Zhou still smiled. After Manager Zhou left, Lin Yun turned to look at Fatty, Zhou Mei and Guo Xiaoxiao. "Now, do you believe that this car is mine?" Lin smiled. After the three heard the words, they suddenly recovered from the sluggishness.
"Guru, Guru."
Both Zhou Mei and Guo Xiaoxiao swallowed fiercely. They couldn't believe it, but the facts were already before her. She had to believe it. Thinking of Lin Yun owning such an expensive super sports car, their hearts were full of stormy seas. Who can own this kind of super sports car? Which one is not worth over 100 million? At this time, Guo Xiaoxiao quickly showed a warm smile. "Lin Yun, I had a brain cramp before, so my attitude towards you has not been very good. I'm really sorry. Otherwise, let's go back to the bar and play for a while, and I will make atonement," Guo Xiaoxiao said as he stepped forward to try to save Lin Yun. Seeing Guo Xiaoxiao's attitude towards him, a big turn of 180 degrees suddenly occurred. Lin Yun couldn't help but want to laugh. This kind of woman is really realistic. Lin Yun certainly knows that Guo Xiaoxiao's attitude changed a lot because of the money. "As long as I'm willing, the beauties with better quality than you are waiting to make an appointment with me. As long as I am willing, what are you? Are you worthy?" Lin Yun pushed Guo Xiaoxiao away. Sure enough, at this moment, several beauties at night with heavy makeup came to Lin Yun. "Handsome guy, can I make friends with you? I'll give you AV signal." "Handsome man, buy me a drink." "Handsome guy, I have no appointment tonight." "Why do you make an appointment?" These beauties with heavy makeup who took the initiative to strike up a conversation constantly rubbed Lin Yun's body and took the initiative to hug them. The kind of appearance is not good. I am embarrassed to take the initiative to strike up a conversation with Lin Yun. Lin Yun raised his head and said calmly, "Guo Xiaoxiao, have you seen it? I don't lack women, let alone your junk stuff." Gua Xiaoxiao heard Lin Yun say that she was rubbish, and her face turned red with a brush. If ordinary people dare to say this to her, she will definitely go crazy. But she didn't dare to go crazy with Lin Yun, because the car that Lin Yun drove was enough to show that Lin Yun's family background was stronger than her. Lin Yun directly took out a handful of banknotes and threw them to these women who had embraced them. Take the money and leave. I am not interested in you either. These women are all dirty. I don't know how many people have played with them. Lin Yun really has no interest in them. Thank you, handsome guy. Thank you, handsome guy. These women took the money, smiled and thanked them quickly, and then left. They are not depressed either. After all, other people are rich or young who drive supercars. It is normal to look down on their vulgar fans. Immediately afterwards, Lin Yun will fall to Zhou Mei next to him. When she was in the bar before, Zhou Mei was not much mocking Lin Yun. After Zhou Mei felt Lin Yun's gaze, her body trembled, and then she hurriedly smiled. Lin Yun, it was a misunderstanding before. Misunderstanding. I missed it, and I apologize to you. For my boyfriend's sake, don't care about me. For the sake of the fat man, I don't care about you this time. Remember, there is no next time. Lin Yun said coldly. After Zhou Mei heard the words, she was relieved. Of course, Zhou Mei regretted it in her heart. She understood that if she had been enthusiastic about Lin Yun before, she might have been able to climb Lin Yun. At this time, Lin Yun turned his gaze to Fatty again. Lin Yun, you. The fat man was still shocked and didn't recover. Based on Fatty's understanding of Lin Yun, isn't Lin Yun's family very poor? How could Lin Yun own a Lamborghini? He still doesn't know what is going on. Fatty, get in the car. I will drive you back to school, and I will tell you on the way. Lin Yun patted Fatty on the shoulder. My dear, go quickly. We can just take a ride back by ourselves. Zhou Mei hurriedly pushed Fatty. Zhou Mei thinks that Lin Yun should be developed. Of course he hopes that Lin Yun has a good relationship with Fatty. In this way, she might be able to reap some benefits from it. The fat man nodded, then followed Lin Yun with a look of expectation and sat in the Lamborghini. Rumble. With the roar of the explosion, Lamborghini walked away in the eyes of envy. Inside the car, Lamborghini is so cool when it drives. This power, this sound. Lin Yun sighed with a smile. Fatty had a Jetta in his family. At that time, Fatty often drove it out secretly and sometimes gave Lin Yun a good ride. Lin Yun's driving skills were taught by Fatty. That goes to say, this TM is a Lamborghini Big Cow. This TM is a V12 engine. Huang Sun never dreamed that I would be able to sit in this kind of car in my life. The fat man looked excited. Immediately afterwards, the fat man turned his head to look at Lin Yun and couldn't help asking, Lin Yun, can you tell me now? What is going on? How can you afford a Lamborghini? The fat man still has a feeling of dreaming. Fatty, do you know Lu Zhizhong? Lin Yun smiled. Lu Zhizhong? What is the richest man in the southwest? Thieves are rich. Who doesn't know the name Lu Zhizhong? Said the fat man. I am his grandson. Lin Yun smiled slightly. What? You said you are Lu Zhizhong's grandson? Fatty's eyes widened in surprise, and his voice became extremely sharp because of the horror in his heart. Lin Yun, are you kidding me? Are you Lu Zhizhong's grandson? The fat man's tone was still sharp. It's no wonder that the fat man didn't believe it. It's really incredible. It's like a friend next to you suddenly telling you that he is Ma Yun's son. You definitely can't believe it. Lin Yun smiled and said, I just knew it was a few days ago. I couldn't believe it at first, but this is the truth. Otherwise you think I can afford a Lamborghini? The fat man nodded. With this Lamborghini, the fat man believed it even if it was incredible. Also, do you know why Jing Butcher was fired? Lin Yun said while driving. Why? The fat man looked curious. Because I donated 10 million to the school, and then asked the principal to fire him. It's that simple. Lin Yun said. Damn. That mysterious rich young man who donated 10 million yuan. Is it you? Fatty's startled eyes almost fell out. I finally understand. I said you weren't afraid of Butcher Zhang at all that day. I thought you were out of love. It turned out that you had absolute confidence in the school to expel Butcher Zhang, said the fat man, patting his thigh. The fat man continued excitedly. Also, and Zhang Hu. You challenged Zhang Hu or even injured him. I never understood it. Now I finally understand, because you are the grandson of the richest man. Based on this, your background is stronger than him. 10,000 times. Since knowing this identity, all the fat man's incomprehension has been solved at this moment. Yes. Lin Yun nodded with a smile. Great, great, great. That's awesome. Haha. The fat man was so excited that he didn't know what to say, so he could only keep talking about it. Fat man, I used to have no status in school. There are many people who dare to bully us, but from today onwards, whoever dares to bully me the slightest bit, you will go over with a big ear. If there is any trouble, I will settle it. Lin Yun channeled himself. Fat man, I used to have no status in school. There are many people who dare to bully us, but from today onwards, whoever dares to bully me the slightest bit, you will go over with a big ear. If there is any trouble, I will settle it. Lin Yun channeled himself. Just call big ears and scrape? Whoever it is? Lin Yun. Really? Is really so crazy? The fat man widened his eyes. Yes. It's so crazy. Lin Yun grinned. Hey, no problem. The fat man was excited thinking about it, and he will never be afraid of being bullied anymore in school. Fat man, do you want to try Lamborghini? Let you enjoy it too. Lin Yun parked the car on the side of the road and let the fat man drive. Really? Great. The fat man nodded excitedly and then quickly opened the car door to change positions. Who wouldn't want to have fun driving a Lamborghini? When we arrived at the school gate, it was already past 11 o'clock at night. The school gate was closed and the car could not get in. After the fat man got out of the car, Lin Yun drove the car directly to a nearby parking lot. The other side. Inside a taxi, Fatty's girlfriends Zhou Mei and Guo Xiaoxiao were sitting in the car.
No. No.
I don't think this kid can be a rich man. As far as I know, his family is very poor. He has worked in summer vacation during the summer vacation. If his family is really rich, will he go to work in summer vacation? The more Zhou Mei thought about it, the more things went wrong. Yes, ordinary rich people, who would like him to wear cheap clothes and not look like a rich person, but with his Lamborghini, I have to believe that he is rich. Guo Xiaoxiao shook his head.
Thou.
Maybe he rented that Lamborghini, just trying to pretend to be forceful with us.
Zhou Mei suddenly realized.
As soon as Guo Xiaoxiao heard about renting a car, she immediately figured it out. Asshole, dare to lie to us. If I want to meet him next time, I must find him to settle the account. Guo Xiaoxiao stomped angrily. The next day, Zhang Hu was in the classroom the day before yesterday. After being stabbed by Lin Yun with a pin, he has been treated in the hospital. Today, he was finally discharged from the hospital. School entrance. Brother Tiger, you are finally back? Several of Zhang Hu's attendants were already greeted at the school gate. Zhang Hu's face was extremely gloomy. Damn, when I go back to school today, the first thing I do is to find Lin Yun's revenge. Zhang Hu's eyes were cold. Zhang Hu felt like he was stabbed by Lin Yun with a pin, and his stomach went upset, but he was in the classroom at the time, which made him feel that his face was lost. Brother Tiger, how are you going to clean up that kid? Find someone to beat him? The thin man asked curiously. Hit him? Humph, just beating him. It won't help me. I want the school to expel him. I want to ruin his future. Zhang Hu said viciously. Expelled? How can he be expelled? The thin man asked the attendant. The director of the school's political education office is a friend of my dad. It is easy for the school to expel him as a poor boy. Zhang Hu squinted his eyes. School political education office.
Umklali.
Zhang Hu walked to the office. Sitting on the office chair is a fat middle-aged man with a big belly. He is the Uncle Lin Zhang Hu's mouth and the director of the school's political education office. Nephew Zhang Hu, why are you free to come to Uncle Li today? How did you spend your time at school?
Directoli smilat.
Uncle Li, I haven't had a good time these days. As Zhang Hu said, pulling down the collar, the gauze covering the wound appeared. Nephew Zhang Hu, what's going on? Director Li looked surprised. This was stabbed with a pin by a kid in our class, and it was committed in public in the classroom. Uncle Li, you have to call me the shots. You must get this kid out. Zhang Hu gritted his teeth. What? There are such things. Don't worry, Nephew Zhang Hu, I promised to call you the shots. What's the name of this person? Director Li directly responded. His name is Lin Yun. Zhang Hu reported his name. Nephew Zhang Hu, go back and wait for the news. Within today, I will fire this kid for you. Director Li said swearingly. Thank you, Uncle Li. Zhang Hu smiled excitedly. In the classroom. After Zhang Hu entered the classroom, he came directly to Lin Yun. Zhang Hu, you came to me when you came back to the classroom. Why? I don't think the hospital has enough accommodation, Lin Yun said without looking up while reading. Lin Yun, you. Zhang Hu's face turned green when he heard Lin Yun's words. Zhang Hu was originally going to humiliate Lin Yun, but Lin Yun was the first to humiliate him, and he was still in front of the classmates, which made Zhang Hu feel completely lost. Lin Yun, you dare to be arrogant. I'll tell you the truth. Director Li of the school's political education office is a friend of my dad. Director Li has promised me that I will be kicked out before school today. That's the end of your fight against me. Zhang Hu's face was grim. Fire me? Lin Yun smiled. Zhang Hu suddenly turned around and said proudly, Lin Yun, don't say that Zhang Hu didn't give you a chance. If you kneel down and apologize to me and lick the ash from my shoes, I can consider not letting Director Li fire you. Lin Yun smiled. I also give you a chance. I apologize now, and stay away from me in the future. I can consider not letting your dad's company be unlucky. What? Bad luck to my dad's company? You are a poor boy? You are dying, so you dare to speak up here. Zhang Hu sneered. Zhang Hu originally thought that Lin Yun would be scared when he learned that he was going to be fired, and even begged him for mercy, but Lin Yun's calm response made him surprised and puzzled. Lin Yun shook his head. It seems that you didn't have the rare opportunity one gave. You could apologize, but you chose the road to hell. Naturally, Zhang Hu didn't understand Lin Yun's words. Boy, it's because you didn't have a rare chance I gave you. You team, just wait to be fired. After Zhang Hu left this sentence, he turned around and left. Okay, I'll wait. Lin Yun smiled confidently. This scene was all caught in the eyes of the classmates, and everyone started talking in a low voice. Zhang Hu is in the backstage of the school, but the director of the political education office, this time, maybe Lin Yun will really be expelled. What does it mean? Maybe it will definitely be expelled. Lin Yun dared to fight against Zhang Hu. His courage is commendable, but he is just a poor boy, so his failure is doomed. The students knew in their hearts that Lin Yun might be expelled this time. Fatty wasn't too worried, because he had learned Lin Yun's true identity last night. At this time, squad leader Wang Shui suddenly got up and came to Lin Yun. Lin Yun, follow me to the office, and I will help you testify to the teacher. Zhang Hu bullied you first, and the teacher will definitely not fire you. Wang Shui looked serious. Lin Yun was a little flattered about Wang Shui's sudden arrival. Upon seeing this, Zhang Hu said loudly to Wang Shui, Squad leader Wang Shui, you are really naive. What are you? Do you think the teacher will listen to you? Do you have a background? Don't be naive. Even if you ask the teacher, he will be expelled today. It's the squad leader. This is a background-hardened society. Do you have a background? Several of Zhang Hu's followers echoed. I don't believe it. Wang Shui stomped her feet, her pretty face showing unwillingness. Lin Yun helped Wang Shui at the bar a few days ago. Wang Shui remembered it in her heart. Of course, she couldn't bear to see Lin Yun being fired. She wanted to help Lin Yun. Wang Shui, I know what you want, and I have my own way to deal with it. Just Zhang Hu, I didn't put him in my eyes at all. Don't worry, I will never be fired. Lin Yun raised his head and looked at Wang Shui. But Wang Shuiqiao still had a hint of worry on her face. He knew that Zhang Hu had money at home and a strong background, and Lin Yun could not deal with it. No, but not to mention you can't help me. Even if I go to the office, it's useless. Lin Yun shook his head. After Wang Shui said, oh, she walked away in loss. The other side. Brother Hu, I heard that the Qingyang branch of Huading Group will hold a reception tomorrow. Brother Hu, are you going to go there? Someone asked Zhang Hu. Of course, my family and China Ting Group are very important partners. Of course I will participate. Zhang Hu said proudly. Wow, I'm so envious. This is a reception of China Ting Group. When will we be lucky enough to be able to enter this level of place? The followers looked envious. Not only Zhang Hu's classmates were envious, but the classmates also looked very envious. You know, China Ting Group is a famous star group in the 3 southwestern provinces. Its reputation is very big. It is definitely a great honor to participate in the reception of China Ting Group. Zhang Hu saw that everyone was envious of him, and his vanity was greatly satisfied. Like some rubbish, I'm afraid I won't be able to enter this level of reception in this life. Zhang Hu sneered. When Zhang Hu said this, he turned his gaze to Lin Yun, obviously mocking Lin Yun. Zhang Hu, you can't say it too hard. Maybe we will meet at the reception tomorrow. Lin Yun smiled. You? Haha, just like you are so poor. You can't enter that kind of place for a lifetime. Besides, you still think about it. You will be expelled soon. Zhang Hu smiled triumphantly. The fat man patted Lin Yun and asked in a low voice, Lin Yun, are you going to attend this reception tomorrow? The fat man already knew Lin Yun's identity. I initiated this reception. Lin Yun said to the fat man with a smile.
What?
The fat man was surprised. Immediately afterwards, the fat man smiled excitedly. Then, tomorrow you and Zhang Hu, won't you meet at the reception? If he is going to participate, of course he will meet. Lin Yun nodded with a smile. Interesting. Hey, that would be so interesting. I really want to see how he will react when he sees you tomorrow. The fat man said excitedly. Want to see? Then you will come to the reception tomorrow, and I will pick you in at that time. Lin Yun said with a smile. Good, good. The fat chick nodded repeatedly like pecking at rice. The fat guy wanted to go, one because he wanted to see Zhang Hu's reaction when he arrived, and on the other hand, who didn't want to enter that class of cocktail party to take a look. A total of 2 big classes in the afternoon passed quickly. In these 2 classes, Zhang Hu was waiting all the time, waiting for Director Li to come to the classroom, and then announce that Lin Yun had been expelled. But Zhang Hu waited all afternoon and did not wait. After school in the afternoon, Lin Yun stood up, smiled, and said to Zhang Hu, didn't you say that I would be expelled from school within today? But school is over now, and I am fine. As soon as Lin Yun said this, there was a burst of heated discussion in the classroom. After Zhang Hu heard the words, his face suddenly turned purple. After all, he used to put out rhetoric in front of the whole class, saying that Lin Yun would be expelled within today. As a result, Lin Yun went well now, and even taunted him in turn. This made him feel very shameless, and it made him feel that others would think he was bragging. The most important thing is that he wanted to refute, but he couldn't think of anything to refute. After all, until now, no one had announced that Lin Yun was expelled. What's up with Uncle Li? He clearly agreed to expel Lin Yun within today. Zhang Hu gritted his teeth, looking very angry. Zhang Hu felt that his face was too much, so he quickly left the classroom in a desperate manner. Lin Yun also got up directly and came to the monitor Wang Shui. Wang Shui, I didn't lie to you. I said, I won't be expelled. Lin Yun said to Wang Shui with a smile.
Okowo.
Wang Shui nodded, and she was also relieved. She was uneasy this afternoon. I don't know why. She really didn't want Lin Yun to be expelled. However, I really thank you. Only you in the class are willing to help me. Lin Yun still kept smiling. The fat guy next to him joked, Squad leader, you care about Lin Yun so much, you should like Lin Yun, right? After Wang Shui heard the words, her pretty face turned red with a huh. Nonsense. I'm the monitor. Of course I have to uphold justice for my classmates. Wang Shui said, biting her red lips. After speaking, Wang Shui quickly turned and ran out of the classroom. Lin Yun wanted to invite Wang Shui to dinner, but she had already left. The other side. After Zhang Hu got out of the classroom, he went straight to the political and religious office. He was going to ask Director Li why Lin Yun had not been expelled. Office of the Political and Religious Affairs Office.
Li.
You promised me to expel that kid within today. Why is it all over from school? He hasn't been expelled yet. Zhang Hu asked angrily as soon as he entered the door. Zhang Hu, this is a favor. I can't help you. Director Li shook his head. Zhang Hu frowned. What? Uncle Li, you have already promised me. But now you say you can't help? Let me tell you the truth. The principal must protect him. As for the specific reason, the principal did not disclose to me. Director Li shook his head. What? The principal protects him? He is a poor boy, so why should the principal protect him? Zhang Hu couldn't figure it out at all. I don't know about this. If you want to know, you can ask the principal yourself. Director Li said. It's definitely impossible for Zhang Hu to ask the principal because he has nothing to do with the principal. Damn it. Damn it. Zhang Hu thought that his plan had fallen through, and his angry face turned pale. You know, he has let go of his rhetoric in the class, saying that Lin Yun will definitely be expelled, and he has also made harsh words to Lin Yun. If Lin Yun is not expelled, then he will lose face in the class. Xingyin Restaurant. This restaurant is the highest grade restaurant near the school. The decoration of the restaurant is very stylish and the environment of the restaurant is relatively quiet. On a dining table, Lin Yun and Fatty sat here. After school, Lin Yun said that he would invite the fat man to dinner. Now, as the second generation of the top rich, Lin Yun naturally chose the highest grade restaurant nearby. Xingyin Restaurant is very famous in Qingyang University, but it is the first time for Lin Yun to eat here. Lin Yun, you are developed. Let me follow you, buddy, he. The fat man looked excited. Although the fat man started a small business at home, he was not much wealthy. It was also the first time for the fat man to eat at the Xingyin Restaurant. Before you used to invite me to dinner, now I invite you to dinner, that's right. Lin Yun said with a smile. When Lin Yun used to be poor and couldn't afford to eat, most of the time the fat man helped Lin Yun. Lin Yun always remembered this kindness. The fat man suddenly raised his head and said, Lin Yun, I think the monitor Wang Shui should have a good impression of you. Moreover, Wang Shui is so sweet and beautiful. The most important thing is that she has a good character and doesn't worship money. She is also single. Such a good girl is hard to find with a lantern. I think you can chase her. Fatty said with a smile. She is a pretty good girl, but I don't have much thoughts for the time being. Let's go with the flow. Lin Yun said. At this time, dishes began to be on the table, such as squirrel mandarin fish, the signature chicken, a seafood celebrity, and several other signature dishes in the store, and of course a bottle of red wine. In the past, ordering so many dishes at once was definitely something Lin Yun would not dare to think about, and it was still an expensive signature dish. After half an hour, Lin Yun and Fatty were satiated. Pay the bill. Lin Yun called the waiter to come to pay the bill. Sir, you spent a total of 4,330 yuan, wiped 30 yuan, and paid 4,300 yuan. Do you use your card or cash? The waitress was smiling. A meal of more than 4,000 yuan, before Lin Yun can't even think about it. This is Lin Yun's living expenses for 1 year. Swipe. Lin Yun said, touching his wallet. Huh? Where's my wallet? Lin Yun suddenly discovered that his wallet was missing. Lin Yun quickly stood up and searched his entire body, but still did not find his wallet. My grass, could it be stolen? Lin Yun suddenly remembered that when he just went to the bathroom, a sneaky man hit him. Lin Yun didn't feel anything at the time, but now that he lost his wallet, Lin Yun immediately thought of him. Lin Yun glanced around, but did not find the man in the shop. I am afraid that he would have already escaped since he committed the crime. The wallet was stolen? The fat man also looked surprised. Yes, when I just went to the toilet, someone hit me in the toilet. I'm afraid that stole it from me. Lin Yun smiled bitterly. Then I will check out. The fat man hurriedly took it out of his pocket, but in the end he collected only 286 yuan, which was not even enough to pay. It is the most embarrassing thing to send out no money when paying the bill. At this time, a middle-aged man in a suit walked over and looked like the hotel manager. Shaolin, what's going on here? The manager asked the waiter. Manager, the two of them said that they lost their wallets and had no money to pay. The waitress said, I see. Go ahead and let me come. The manager waved to the waitress. Immediately afterwards, the manager looked at Lin Yun and the other two. Mr. Tu, I am the manager of this store. Manager, my wallet was stolen when I was in the toilet just now, so, can I owe an account first? I can pay the IOU and send the money tomorrow. Lin Yun looked embarrassed. Whether it was stolen or want to eat Overlord's meal, it is hard to say. The manager sneered coldly. When Lin Yun and Fatty came in, the manager noticed them both. Because the consumption here is relatively high, the people who come to eat here are basically dressed up. but Lin Yun and Fatty are wearing cheap clothes. At that time, the manager was thinking to himself, can I spend these 2 hours here? But the visitors are all guests, and the manager cannot drive them away. What? You said we eat bawang meal? Did you make a mistake? Do you know who is next to me? He is Lu Zhizhong's grandson. He will eat bawang meal, the fat man said loudly. You said he is Lu Zhizhong's grandson? Then I am Lu Zhizhong's grandfather. The manager sneered. How could the manager believe that a man wearing cheap clothes is the grandson of the richest man in the Southwest? This is just nonsense. Lin Yun frowned upon hearing this. I left my wallet in your restaurant. Your restaurant should also have a great responsibility. Himph, I think you just want to ruin our restaurant, using this as an excuse not to give money. Where is the wallet stolen? The manager said coldly. Lin Yun's face was even more gloomy. The place where his wallet was lost happened to be a toilet that was not covered by surveillance, so he couldn't adjust the surveillance to prove himself. Have you listened to me in 2 hours? No matter what you think of, you must pay the money, otherwise, I can only call the police. The manager looked serious. The movement here attracted the attention of many diners present. Really, there are still people who eat bawang's meal these days, and they also ran to the banquet restaurant to eat bawang's meal. Isn't this unhappy? That is, don't come to such a place to consume if you have no money. Many diners present were talking about it. Lin Yun, what should I do? The fat man was also speechless. Although Lin Yun was a little annoyed, it was indeed a matter of course to give money for food. The main reason for his wallet being stolen was his carelessness. Lin Yun thought for a while, then turned his head and said to the diners present, who is willing to lend me 4,000 yuan to pay the bill, and I will return it 10 times tomorrow. I can make an IOU and press my fingerprint? 10 times? That's 40,000. After hearing this number, many people in the room were still a little moved. They could make 40,000 at will. It must be cool. This is more violent than usury. Looking at his clothes, does he look like a man who can get 40,000 yuan? I think this is a liar who wants to cheat money. That's right. Look at him. It's absolutely impossible to put out 40,000 yuan like that. Everyone, don't be fooled by this kid. Although Lin Yun's reward is heartwarming, no one wants to lend money to a stranger, but someone who wears such a cheap dress. Boy, stop playing tricks. I think you just want to cheat money. No one will believe you. I'll call the police. The manager touched the phone while talking. Wait a minute. At this moment, a light voice sounded. Lin Yun turned his head and saw that Ela saw a young girl with a ponytail. The girl wears white coat and jeans, outlines slender legs, long eyelashes, aura-like eyes, and a small mouth like a cherry. Beauty. This is definitely a beauty full of sunshine and youthful breath. Not only a beauty, but also a good temperament. To be honest, she wanted a magnet with magnetism. Lin Yun was attracted by the first sight of her, so that she looked at it several times. The girl walked straight over and stopped in front of Lin Yun. Manager, I paid for them. Swipe the card. The girl handed a card to the manager, her voice soft and delicate. Beauty, you really want to pay for them? He saw it as a liar. You were just cheated by them. The manager looked surprised. He didn't expect someone to come out and pay for Lin Yun. It's my business to be cheated. Your restaurant just collects money. The girl said, this all right. The manager nodded, then took the bank card and went to swipe it. For their restaurant, as long as they receive the money, this is the most important thing. If they call the police, even if Lin Yun and the two are taken away, no one will pay for the meal. Instead, their restaurant will suffer a loss. This scene drew the discussion from many diners present. They all had similar views. They all thought this girl was stupid and even believed it. When the manager goes to swipe the card, Beauty, thank you for believing that we are not liars. Thank you for helping us. The fat man kept thanking him. No thanks, everyone has a difficult time. The girl smiled politely. Lin Yun looked at her unexpectedly. Lin Yun didn't expect someone to help, and she was such a beautiful beauty. Hello, Beauty. My name is Lin Yun. I take the liberty to ask, why do people think we are a liar, but you are willing to believe us? Lin Yun asked curiously. If you are a liar, then treat me as unlucky. If you are not a liar, then I can help someone in need. I think it's worth it. The girl said lightly. Lin Yun couldn't help feeling a little shocked when she heard these words in the girl's heart. Is this a kind-hearted girl? At this time, the manager came back here again. This lady, the card has been swiped successfully. This is a small ticket. The manager handed the card and the small ticket to the girl. Upon seeing this, Lin Yun said to the girl, Beauty, I will give you an IOU now. Leave your phone number to me. I will return it to you 10 times tomorrow. I will let you know that I am not a liar. Lin Yun said before that if anyone is willing to borrow money from him, he will pay back 10 times, and Lin Yun will naturally do what he says. The girl shook her head. No, I am not helping you for money, but purely for helping people. After speaking, the girl walked directly out. The girl suddenly left, making Lin Yun a little confused. Lin Yun originally thought that this girl was willing to help herself because she was rewarded 10 times for herself. In the end, this girl didn't come for money and didn't even plan to let Lin Yun pay back the money. Just left? Brother Lu, this? Fatty also looked surprised. Fatty, go. Lin Yun quickly called Fatty and chased him out. After chasing out the restaurant, Lin Yun happened to see the girl Qianli's back. Hey, can you tell me what your name is? Lin Yun said loudly towards the girl's back. Lin Yun wanted to know the girl's name, and Lin Yun wanted to return the money owed to her. The girl stopped and said, Stranger. After speaking, the girl walked directly to a white Audi A4 on the side of the road, opened the car door and sat in. Immediately after that, the car started and disappeared into Lin Yun's sight in a flash. Stranger, what a stranger. Lin Yun sighed blankly. Lin Yun, did you just let her settle the bill for nothing? The fat man looked at Lin Yun. Of course I want to return the money to her, but it's a pity that she didn't leave us any information. Lin Yun helplessly smashed his hands. Right. License plate number. Lin Yun suddenly patted his head. The girl left by car just now. As long as Lin Yun knows her license plate number, he can definitely find her. It's a pity that Lin Yun just didn't expect this, so he didn't record the license plate number either. Fatty, have you recorded the license plate number? Lin Yun looked at Fatty. I didn't expect that much. The fat man smiled bitterly. I owe her a favor today. I hope I can meet her again in the future. Lin Yun looked into the distance. Of such a kind girl, Lin Yun certainly hopes to meet her again, and Lin Yun also wants to personally return the favors owed to her. It's just that, in the vast crowd, it is probably not an easy task to want to meet again. Maybe I will never see her again in the future. By the way, the who stole my wallet. Don't let me run into him again, otherwise I must make him look good. Lin Yun gritted his teeth and said viciously. Lin Yun knew that the culprit for leaving himself with no money to pay the bill, and even being mistaken as a liar, was the thief. If he did not steal Lin Yun's wallet, this would not happen. Right. This kind of hateful thief. You must make him look good if you catch it. The fat man nodded in agreement. The other side. In the white Audi A4 car just now, the girl who helped Lin Yun pay the bills drove the car intently. She had already forgotten what she had just helped Lin Yun. At this moment, the girl's phone rang suddenly. Hello, Dad. The girl answered the phone. Mungy, tomorrow's cocktail party is very important. It is about the survival of our company. You must not be late. You must be on time. The middle-aged man's voice came on the phone. I know, Dad, don't worry. I will definitely not be late. The girl responded. After a pause, the girl's pretty face was full of worry. Dad, our company is small in scale and has no price advantage. It is completely incomparable with those competing companies. I am really worried. Moreover, if we still can't make a deal this time, our company may have difficulty doing it anymore. The middle-aged man on the other end of the phone was silent for a moment and then said with earnestness, We really don't have any advantage. We can only show 100% sincerity to let China Ting Group see our sincerity. I hope a miracle can happen. The next day. For most people, today is just an ordinary Saturday. But for Lin Yun, today is the day the company holds a cocktail party. This is a small cocktail party. The companies invited are all companies that have a cooperative relationship with China Ting Group. Qingyun Hotel. This is one of the best hotels in Qingyang City. It is normal for a supergroup like China Ting Group to choose to hold a reception here. Lin Yun arrived earlier, arriving at the hotel at 9 o'clock. In the VIP lounge on the second floor of the hotel, because time was still there, Lin Yun took out his mobile phone to play games. As a college student, although Lin Yun studies well, he still can play games. There are really few male college students who don't play games these days. Lin Yun also occasionally plays games in his spare time. At this time, the door of the VIP room was pushed open, and a middle-aged man walked in with a smile. "Hello, Chairman Lin Yun. I am Zhu Zhe, chairman of Qingyun Hotel. I came here to meet Chairman Lin." Zhu Zhe smiled and put his posture very low. Although Qingyun Hotel is very powerful in Qingyang City, it is definitely far behind China Ting Group. China Ting Group is the most powerful group in the 3 southwestern provinces, and it has a reputation across the country. Even if Lin Yun is just the chairman of a branch company, behind the branch is the entire Huading Group. And Zhu Zhe inquired from Lu Bo that Lin Yun is the grandson of Mr. Lu Zhizhong. Based on this, Zhu Zhe must treat Lin Yun respectfully. "You are Zhu Zhe from Qingyun Hotel. I have heard your name." Lin Yun looked up at Zhu Zhe. Qingyun Hotel is very famous in Qingyang City, and the owner Zhu Zhe is naturally also famous, so Lin Yun has heard of his name before.
Yes, I'm Zhu Zhe.
"Mr. Lu said earlier that you are a young hero, Chairman Lin. When I saw you today, you were truly extraordinary."
Zhu Zhe smiled.
Chairman Zhu is polite. Lin Yun looked up at Zhu Zhe. In the past, Lin Yun couldn't even imagine that he could enter a 5-star hotel like Qingyun Hotel. At that time, Zhu Zhe was also a big figure that Lin Yun needed to look up to. He could only hear of his fame from others. But now, the owner of Qingyun Hotel has to be respectful in front of him and even flatter himself. "Chairman Lin, this is our hotel's diamond VIP card, which is specially given to you, Lin Dong. You will be able to enjoy the top treatment when you come to our hotel to spend in the future." Zhu Zibi respectfully presented a membership card with both hands. "I have taken Zhu Dong's heart." Lin Yun was not welcome and directly accepted the membership card. When Zhu Zhe saw Lin Yun accept the card, his face showed a happy smile, because this shows that Lin Yun appreciates his face. "Dong Lin, you are busy first, and you will leave first. If you have any needs, please call at any time." Zhu Zhe still has a complimentary smile on his face. From 10 o'clock, the bosses who came to the reception arrived at the hotel one after another. As the general manager of the company, Lu Bo stood at the door of the hotel, welcoming the bosses who were present. At this time, a Mercedes-Benz parked at the door of the hotel, and a bald middle-aged man and a young man walked down from the car. If Lin Yun were here, he would recognize this young man at a glance, because he was Lin Yun's classmate. "Zhang Hu, President Zhang, Master Zhang Hu, welcome." Like receiving other bosses, Lu Bo stepped forward with a smile and shook hands to welcome him. Zhang Hu's father, Zhang Dachuan, hurriedly smiled and shook hands with Lu Bo. "Mr. Lu, you are too polite. I have to congratulate you first. Congratulations on your defeat of the Wu family and your promotion to the general manager. In the future, Mr. Lu, you have to take care of your little brother." "Mr. Zhang, I don't dare to take care of someone indiscriminately. The new chairman said that I can take care of whoever." Lu Bo said. The meaning of Lu Bo's words is very obvious. "I only listen to the new chairman. If the new chairman wants to cooperate with you, then continue." Yes, what Mr. Lu said is." Zhang Dachuan nodded repeatedly with a smile. "By the way, Mr. Lu, where is the new chairman now?" Zhang Dachuan asked. Zhang Hu also looked curious. "The chairman is resting in the VIP lounge now, waiting for the reception to officially start."
Lu Bo replied.
"Really? Then, can I go to the VIP lounge to meet him first?" Zhang Dachuan asked with a smile. Now that the new chairman takes office, Zhang Dachuan wants to continue cooperating with China Ting Group. Of course, he has to indulge in the new chairman. "I can only report it for you. As for whether Lin Dong wants to see you, it depends on what Lin Dong means." Lu Bo said. "Okay, please tell Dong Lu for help," Zhang Dachuan said with a smile. Zhang Dachuan's company is just a local building materials company, and China Ting Group, a top-tier group in southwest China, is of course incomparable. In the VIP lounge, not long after the hotel chairman left, Lin Yun's phone rang.
"Hey, Lu Bo."
Lin Yun answered the phone. "Chairman, Zhang Dachuan of Hongda Building Materials Company, Limited, and his son Zhang Hu, Want to come to the lounge to see you. Lu Bo said. Oh, are their father and son coming to see me? Lin Yun showed a playful smile. Yesterday at school, Zhang Hu still let off harsh words to Lin Yun in the classroom and mocked Lin Yun. But now, Zhang Hu and his father are coming to visit themselves. This world is really amazing. Lin Yun knew clearly that Zhang Hu didn't know at this time that the new chairman he was going to meet was actually himself. Lu Bo, bring them up? Lin Yun said with a smile. Yes, Lin Dong. After Lu Bo answered, he hung up the phone. Hotel entrance. Mr. Lu, how is it? Did the new chairman agree? Zhang Dachuan and Zhang Hu looked at Lu Bo expectantly. The new chairman asked me to take you up. Lu Bo said. Great. When Zhang Dachuan and Zhang Hu heard this, they both smiled happily. Zhang Hu didn't even know at this time that the new chairman he was looking forward to seeing was Lin Yun. Come with me. Lu Bo led Zhang Hu and his son directly towards the VIP lounge on the second floor. On the way, Mr. Lu, can you tell me what is the origin of this new chairman? I heard that this new chairman is very young and has a very large background. I don't know if it is true or not. Zhang Dachuan asked. Lu Bo nodded. Yes, his background is so big that you can't imagine it. Oh. After Zhang Dachuan and Zhang Hu heard this, they became more interested. Mr. Lu, please tell me what is the background of the new chairman? Zhang Dachuan asked quickly. Zhang Hu also looked at Lu Bo curiously. This new chairman is the grandson of Chairman Lu Zhizhong. Lu Bo said. It turned out to be Lu Zhizhong's grandson. Both his father and son were shocked and took a breath. Who is Lu Zhizhong? The richest man in the 3 southwestern provinces, the founder of China Ting Group. Such a big figure is a level that Zhang Hu and his son can't reach at all, and they are a terrifying existence that both father and son need to look up to. TSK, this background is really scary. Zhang Dachuan couldn't help but smack his lips. Dad, I didn't expect that we could come into contact with such a powerful character. Zhang Hu said excitedly. Yeah, so you have to be more careful. Your kid must be respectful to me. Don't talk nonsense, let alone run into him, understand? Zhang Dachuan said to Zhang Hu. Zhang Dachuan had secretly made up his mind to treat Lu Zhizhong's grandson with care. He even thought that if he could climb this Lu Zhizhong's grandson, then he and his company would really become prosperous in the future. Don't worry, Dad. Such an awesome character lends me 100 courage. I don't dare to collide. Zhang Hu said with a grin. VIP lounge. Boom, boom, boom. There was a knock on the door.
Come in.
Lin Yun said to the door. Soon after, the door was pushed open, and 3 figures came into Yi Li's eyes. Lu Bo was walking in front, and Zhang Hu and his son followed him. After Zhang Hu entered the door, he quickly raised his head and looked forward, wanting to see the face of the new chairman. However, when Zhang Hu saw Lin Yun at this moment, the smile on his face instantly froze, and his mind was full of question marks. Isn't this TM Lin Yun? Why is he here? But apart from Lin Yun, there was no one else in the room. At this time, Lu Bo said, President Zhang, Master Zhang, let me introduce to you. This is our new chairman, Lin Yun. What? When Zhang Hu heard these words, he only felt a thunderbolt on the clear sky, which directly stunned him. Zhang Dachuan didn't notice the abnormality. He arched his body and said with a complimenting smile on his face, My man is Zhang Dachuan, the head of Hongda Building Materials Company. Meet with Chairman Lin. Then, Zhang Dachuan looked at his son. He saw that his son was stunned and did not respond. He frowned and then shouted, Zhang Hu, what are you doing in a daze? See Chairman Lin quickly. How could it be him? Zhang Hu didn't answer his father's words, but stared at Lin Yun staringly. His voice became extremely sharp because of the horror in his heart. Zhang Hu never dreamed that the new chairman of Huading Group Qingyang branch would be Lin Yun. Zhang Hu never dreamed that the person he desperately wanted to see would be Lin Yun. Zhang Hu, what are you doing? Don't hurry up to see Chairman Lin. Seeing his son talking nonsense, Zhang Dachuan kicked Zhang Hu angrily on the leg. He specifically told his son before that he must be respectful when he came in. As a result, his son yelled as soon as he came in. Can he not be angry? Lin Yun smiled and waved to Zhang Dachuan. Zhang Dachuan, You don't have to be surprised. Don't be surprised, because I know your son, and we are still classmates. No? Classmates? Zhang Dachuan was startled. At this time, Lin Yun stood up from the leather sofa and walked slowly to Zhang Hu. Zhang Hu, are you surprised to see me? As I said in the classroom yesterday, we might meet at the reception today. Now, you believe it. Lin Yun had a playful smile on his mouth. You? How could you be the new chairman? How could you be Lu Zhizhong's grandson? This must be a mistake. Zhang Hu shook his head vigorously. He could not accept this fact at all. Lu Bo on the side shouted coldly, Zhang Hu, please correct your attitude and language. This is the new chairman of our branch and the grandson of Lu Zhizhong's grandson. It's like a fake replacement. After Zhang Hu heard these words, his heart suddenly fell under the 9 sacred hells. The general manager Lu Bo said so, and Lin Yuning's presence here is enough to explain Li Yun's identity. Even if Zhang Hu didn't believe it, he had to believe it. At this time, Zhang Hu suddenly understood why when he asked the director of political education to expel Lin Yun yesterday, the principal protected Lin Yun, probably because of Lin Yun's terrifying background. At this time, Zhang Hu understood why Lin Yun dared to challenge him and even stabbed him with a pin, because Lin Yun had such a terrifying identity background as his backing. After thinking of this, Zhang Hu only felt cold in his back, and he was afraid after a while. He has been fighting against such a terrifying existence. Zhang Hu's father, Zhang Dachuan, naturally saw the clue. Zhang Hu say, are you guilty of the chairman? Zhang Dachuan yelled at his son. Me. Zhang Hu only felt desperate in his heart at this time. After seeing his son's reaction, Zhang Dachuan understood that his son absolutely offended Lin Yun. Zhang Dachuan, who was so angry, kicked it directly and hit Zhang Hu's body fiercely. You bastard! Kneel me down and apologize to Chairman Lin. Zhang Dachuan was so angry in his heart that he knew that if he offended Lin Yun, it was likely that Huading Group would no longer cooperate with him. However, most of their company's business is supported by China Ting Group. If China Ting Group does not order building materials from their company, then his company will quickly decline or even go bankrupt. What's more, can they offend the existence of Lu Zhizhong's grandson? Zhang Hu certainly understands this truth. Zhang Hu was terrified, cold sweat broke out, and his whole body could not stop shaking. The next moment, Zhang Hu knelt directly on the ground. Lin, Chairman Lin, I wrong. I damn. Please forgive me. Zhang Hu said, slapped his face severely. Zhang Hu understood that just because Lin Yun was Lu Zhizhong's grandson, it was easier for Lin Yun to kill him than to crush an ant. Just because Lin Yun was Lu Zhizhong's grandson, he could not afford any resistance. And all he can do is beg for mercy. Hee. Didn't you even threaten to let the school expel me yesterday? Didn't you say you would ruin my future? Why are you starting to beg for mercy again now? Zhang Hu's face flushed. Looking at Zhang Hu, who was kneeling before him begging for mercy, Lin Yun sneered. I said yesterday that if you apologize to me, I can consider forgiving you, but you didn't. You chose another road to yesterday. After Zhang Hu heard the words, his whole body trembled in fright. He knew what Lin Yun meant, but he didn't give him a chance. Zhang Hu climbed directly under your feet, hugged your thighs, and pleaded, Lin Yun, I beg you, for the sake of classmates, you can give me a chance and forgive me. At this moment, where is Zhang Hu, who used to be arrogant and domineering in front of Lin Yun? Some are just embarrassed.
Roll.
Lin Yun kicked Zhang Hu away directly. People like Zhang Hu are not worthy of pity at all. Lin Yun stood with his hands behind, looked at Lu Bo, and said, Lu Bo, starting today, we will terminate all cooperation with Hongda Building Materials Company and will no longer purchase any building materials from their company. Yes, Chairman.
Lu Bo nodded.
After Zhang Dachuan heard the words, he was immediately anxious. If China Ting Group were cooperating with them, his company would probably be over. Chairman Lin, please give us a chance. I will take care of my son when I go back. Zhang Dachuan also begged. Shut up for me. Lin Yun frowned. Immediately afterwards, Lin Yun squinted his eyes and said with great momentum, as a result, I have given enough face. If I really want to pursue it, you and your son will have to die. I can't save you. Zhang Dachuan heard that his face became pale due to the spasm of the heart. He knew that just because Lin Yun was Lu Zhizhong's grandson, if Lin Yun really wanted to kill his son, he would definitely do it. Zhang Hu collapsed on the ground even more. His face was full of despair. That's it. Zhang Hu knows that everything is over. Lin Yun sat back on the leather sofa and waved his hands at the same time, spitting out 2 words. If there is nothing wrong, just get out. 2, please. Lu Bo opened the door and signaled Zhang Hu and his son to leave. In this way, the desperate father and son left the VIP lounge angrily. VIP outdoor. Snapped. As soon as he came out, Zhang Dachuan slapped Zhang Hu's face severely. Damn thing. You even dare to offend Lu Zhizhong's grandson. Do you think our life is not long enough? Zhang Dachuan was full of anger. Dad, I really didn't know he was Lu Zhizhong's grandson. Zhang Hu looked desperate. After experiencing the incident just now, Zhang Dachuan and Zhang Hu naturally had no face to continue staying at the reception, and they both left the reception directly in a desperate manner. Inside the VIP lounge, Dong Lin, even if you have no grievances with Hongda Building Materials Company, I am actually going to cut off cooperation with them this time. Lu Bo said. Oh? Why? Lin Yun looked up at Lu Bo. Because the building materials provided by their company are not only expensive, but the materials are also average. They used to cooperate with our company because they bribed the Wu family and his son. Lu Bo said. So that's it. Lin Yun nodded suddenly. Lu Bo continued, Dong Lin, after we broke off the cooperation with Hongda Building Materials Company, we need to choose a new building materials company to replace it. I wonder if Lin Dong has any requirements or suggestions. I believe you. You can figure it out. Lin Yun said. Lin Dong, rest assured, I will definitely choose a company with the right price and good materials. Lu Bo saw Lin Yun trust him so much, he naturally seemed very happy. Hotel entrance. Lin Yun's good friend Fatty came to the door of the hotel happily. Yesterday Lin Yun said that if the fat man wants to come to the reception, just come. Of course the fat man will come to see the world. Sir, wait a minute. As soon as the fat man arrived at the door, he was stopped by 2 security guards. They saw that the fat man's dress was so ordinary, it did not seem to be used for consumption in Qingyun Hotel. I'm here to attend the reception of Huading Group. What's wrong? Is there any problem? The fat man looked at the 2 security guards. Sir, if you are here for the reception, please show the invitation letter, said the 2 security guards. Invitation letter? I was verbally invited by the chairman of the Qingyang branch of Huading Group. There is no invitation letter, said the fat man. Sorry, if you don't have an invitation letter, you can't go in. 2 security guards blocked the way. Didn't I say it all? I was invited by the chairman verbally. If you don't believe it, you can go and ask. The fat man was speechless. The 2 security guards didn't believe it, but laughed, as if they had heard a very ridiculous joke. At this time, the lobby manager in a suit came over. What's the matter? What's the style of screaming? Manager, this gentleman said that he came to attend the reception of China Ting Group, but there was no invitation letter. He said that the chairman of China Ting Group invited him verbally. 2 security guards said. The fat man nodded. Yes, the chairman verbally invited me to come. I am good friends with him. The lobby manager looked at the fat man up and down, then sneered. What did you say? The chairman of Huading invited you verbally? Are you good friends with the chairman of Huading?
Yes.
The fat man nodded again. Little fat man, can you stop teasing you? Just like you, a friend of Chairman Huading? You don't look in the mirror to see what you are. I think you just want to drink and eat and drink. Manager De Tong sneered. The fat man blushed and was looked down upon like this. Of course, the fat man was very upset. If you put it in the past, fat people can only endure being looked down upon. But the last time Lin Yun had been with him, who would dare to look down upon him in the future, he just went back, and Lin Yun would settle for something. After thinking of this, the fat man raised his head and said, If you don't wear a famous brand, should you be looked down upon? I tell you, don't look down on people. The lobby manager suddenly frowned. You call me a dog? Are you looking for death? It's you I scolded. Dogs look at people low. The fat man showed no weakness. Boy, you TMD are looking for death. Snapped. The angry lobby manager slapped the fat man's face directly. The loud slap fell on the fat man's face, and the fat man couldn't prevent him. He never expected that the lobby manager would directly act on him. You hit me? The fat man covered his face, his eyes widened. The lobby manager said proudly, "You are the one who beat me, dare to scold lousy, and don't see what you are. You too will throw this stinky cock." The lobby manager waved to the two security guards next to him. After hearing the words, the two security guards stepped forward to erect the fat man. You wait for me. You hit me. I will definitely make you pay." The angry fat man pointed his finger at Manager Datong. "Okay, I'll wait." The lobby manager sneered. The lobby manager usually reads countless people. He thinks he can tell at a glance what the status of the other party is. He believes that the fat man is a low-level figure who is good to bully, so he is not afraid. After being thrown out by two security guards, the fat man directly fetched the phone, turned out Lin Yun's number and broadcast it. In the VIP lounge. "What? You were beaten at the entrance of the hotel?" Lin Yun stood up from his seat in surprise. "Well, don't worry, I will come downstairs now," Lin Yun said to the phone. After hanging up the phone, Lin Yun's face looked very gloomy. His brother came to attend the reception he held, and he was beaten at the door. "Is it okay? Dong Lin, what happened?" Lu Bo asked quickly. "My friend was at the door of the hotel and was beaten by the hotel manager," Lin Yun said coldly. "What?" Lu Bo was also surprised. "This is a big deal." "Lu Bo, follow me." Lin Yun went straight out. Lu Bo realized the seriousness of the matter, and he quickly followed out. Hotel entrance. The fat man who was thrown out returned to the door. The lobby manager still stood at the door and did not leave. "Boy, why are you TM back again? You still want to find a fight?" The lobby manager pointed at the fat man, arrogantly. "Shut up." A violent shout came from the hotel. Manager Datong turned his head and saw that Lin Yun and Lu Bo were greeted. "Dong Lin, President Lu." The lobby manager was surprised. Then, the lobby manager quickly showed a flattering smile and said, "Dong Lin, President Lu, why are you two suddenly here? Get out of here." Lin Yun pushed away Manager Datong with a palm and walked directly in front of the fat man. "Lin Yun, you are finally here." The fat man looked aggrieved. "Fatty, who hit you?" Lin Yun squinted. "He." The fat guy pointed directly to the lobby manager. Lin Yun turned to look at the lobby manager. An astonishing chill flashed in his eyes. After the lobby manager felt Lin Yun's gaze, he was so scared that his face instantly turned pale. The lobby manager is not a fool. After seeing this scene, he already understood that Fatty is really a friend of the new chairman of China Ting Group. After thinking of this, his heart suddenly fell into the abyss, and he actually hit the friend of the chairman of Huading Group. "You're so courageous, a district manager. Even my friends dare to fight. Do you want to fight me too?" Lin Yun, an angry face, grabbed the collar of the lobby manager. "Dong Lin, spare your life." The lobby manager's legs trembled and knelt directly on the ground. Together with the two security guards next to him, they were so scared that they knelt on the ground. They never expected that the fat man in such an ordinary dress would really be a friend of the new chairman of Huading Group. With their status, the consequences of offending the chairman of China Ting Group, where can they bear it? Lin Yun turned to look at the fat man, narrowed his eyes and said, "Fatty, how he hit you just now. You are 10 times. Give me back 100 times. "Good." The fat man nodded vigorously. The fat man had just been beaten by the lobby manager, and he had already suffocated his stomach. Now it's time for him to take revenge. The fat man rolled his sleeves directly and rushed to the lobby manager. "Manager, do you believe that I am the chairman's friend?" The fat man looked down at the lobby manager who was kneeling on the ground. "I believe it. I believe it. Fat master, it's because I have no eyes, so please forgive me." The Tong manager's voice was shaking. "Spare you? Dreaming." After the fat man finished speaking, he slapped the lobby manager directly with a slap in the face. "This slap is for you, and the next thing is interest." Snapped. 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 The fat man was not polite and slapped the lobby manager several times. The face of the lobby manager was drawn with red fingerprints, but he did not dare to resist at all. After these few slaps, the breath suffocating in Fatty's heart finally came out. After finishing the fight, the fat man shouted at the lobby manager in a lesson of teaching. Remember, in the future, don't be too stubborn. Why do you think you are so powerful? Why do you look down on others? There are more people who are better than you. Yes, what the fat master taught. The lobby manager wiped the cold sweat from his forehead, nodding his head like a chicken pecking at rice. Lin Yun looked at the lobby manager and said coldly, "If you hit my friend, I will tell your chairman. As for how he handles you, I think he has his own decision." After speaking, Lin Yun directly called the fat man and walked to the hotel. Report. Tell the chairman? When the lobby manager heard that Lin Yun wanted to inform the hotel chairman, he was so frightened that he was paralyzed on the ground. If the hotel chairman knew, his job would definitely not be kept. After entering the hotel, "Lu Bo, you report this to the chairman of Qingyun Hotel?" Lin Yun said to Lu Bo. "Yes, Lin Dong."
Lu Bo nodded.
Lin Yun looked at the fat man again. "Fatty, just let out all the anger in my heart, right?" "Of course. Thanks to Lin Yun, if you don't support me, I can't take revenge at all." Seeing him scared and begging for mercy, I feel too relieved. The fat man looked excited. For the former fat man, he had to endure this kind of frustration. Who would call his identity and background worse than others? But now that Lin Yun is supporting him, he no longer has to feel frustrated. Soon after Lin Yun returned to the VIP lounge, the chairman of the hotel ran to make amends with Lin Yun and the fat man, and said that he had fired the lobby manager. Inside the reception venue. At this time, there are still about 20 minutes before the reception begins. More than 40 people have gathered in the reception venue, and the invitees have almost arrived. The scale of the reception was originally small, and only companies that have a cooperative relationship with China Ting Group were invited. Because the party hasn't officially started yet, many bosses have gathered in groups to chat. A table. A middle-aged man sat with a young girl with heavy makeup. If Lin Yun were here, he would recognize the girl with heavy makeup at a glance. Because this girl with heavy makeup is the same girl that Fatty introduced to Lin Yun at the bar the day before, Gua Xiaoxiao. At that time, Gua Xiaoxiao also showed off to Lin Yun, saying that she was invited by China Ting Group's cocktail party. The middle-aged man next to Gua Xiaoxiao is his father. "Xiaoxiao, I heard that this new chairman is very young. After the reception is over, I will find a chance to meet him privately. Then you have to work hard. If you climb up to this new chairman, how can you? The home is really developed." Gua Xiaoxiao's father exhorted. The intention of Gua Xiaoxiao's father is obvious, that is to let her daughter seduce the new chairman of Huading. "Don't worry, Dad. I will definitely be able to use all my skills." Gua Xiaoxiao looked forward to it. Gua Xiaoxiao's family is also a very ordinary small company in the local area, and its scale is even much worse than that of Zhang Hu's company. Xiaoxiao certainly understands that once he can become the chairman of Huading Group's Qingyang branch, his family will be able to take advantage of it. Of course, he does not know that the new chairman is Lin Yun. Inside the VIP lounge, Dong Lin, the boss of Tianqing Building Materials Company, wants to see you. Lu Bo said. "Is there anything wrong with him?" Lin Yun asked. "It should be because we want to discuss cooperation with us. We happen to be a partner of a building materials company, but their company is small in scale and has no advantage in terms of price." Lu Bo said. "In this case, to talk about cooperation, you just need to explain to him, and I'm gone." Lin Yun waved his hand.
Yes.
Lu Bo nodded, then walked out. Not long after Lu Bo went out, the fat man rushed into the VIP lounge out of breath. Lin Yun. "Guess I'm. Who did I see in the reception hall?" The fat man gasped, but looked very excited. "See, you are excited. Who did you see?" Lin Yun asked with a smile. Remember the girl who helped them pay at the restaurant last night?" The fat man was still panting. "What? Did you see her at the reception? Really?" Lin Yun stood up from his seat in surprise. "That's right. It's in the hall where the reception was held. I saw it with my own eyes, so I can't take it off." The fat man smiled and nodded hard. It seems that we still have fate with her. A smile appeared on the corner of Lin Yun's mouth. Lin Yun was still thinking last night, hoping to see this girl again, so that he would return the money and favors owed to her. But Lin Yun also knew how difficult it was to meet again with the vast crowd. Unexpectedly, her whereabouts would happen today? Let's go. Let's meet her. It's time to return the money for the meal yesterday. After Lin Yun finished speaking, he went directly outside the house. A corner in the reception hall. A beautiful woman in a white coat and jeans, full of youth and sunshine, stood here. She is the girl who paid for Lin Yun at Shengyan restaurant last night. Huang Mingyi. Huang Mingyi saw her father approaching. She quickly asked, "Dad, how's it going? Have you met Huading's new chairman? Is he willing to cooperate with Yemen?" The lean, middle-aged man shook his head dimly. "I didn't see it. It was General Manager Lu Bo who talked to me. Although I put out all my efforts, Mr. Lu declined." After Huang Mingyi heard this, disappointment and sadness flashed across her pretty face. "Dad, don't be sad. The business world is like this. China Ting Group does business to make money. They naturally have to choose better material suppliers, but we are too weak and uncompetitive." Huang Mingyi comforted her father. "I understand." The lean, middle-aged man nodded, his face full of helplessness. Although Huang Mingyi didn't say anything, she secretly paid attention to it. After the reception was over, she was going to intercept Huading's new chairman and try to persuade it. Because Huang Mingyi understands that if China Ting Group, a major customer, cannot be won, given the current situation of their company, it will not last long. This is their last chance. "Hello, meet again." At this moment, a voice rang behind Huang Mingyi. Huang Mingyi turned to see that it was Lin Yun and Fatty. Because the bosses at the reception have basically never met Lin Yun, they don't know that Lin Yun is the new chairman of China Ting. So after Lin Yun entered the reception, it did not cause any disturbance. "Is it you?" Huang Mingyi recognized Lin Yun and Fatty at a glance, but she looked a little surprised and did not expect to meet here. "I didn't expect it to be you. I didn't expect us to see it again. It seems that God is destined to let me return the money to you," Lin Yun said with a smile. "I didn't expect to meet you again." Huang Mingyi smiled slightly. I have to say that she smiles really beautifully, and she can melt people's hearts. Being able to meet again shows that we are still destined. "So, can you tell me your name this time?" Lin Yun also smiled back. Well, my name is Huang Mingyi." After thinking about it, Huang Mingyi reported her name. "Huang Mingyi, good name." Lin Yun murmured the name. "By the way, Huang Mingyi, give me your card number. I'll transfer the money to you. I don't have too much cash with me. I will prove to you that I am not a liar. I really had my wallet stolen yesterday," Lin Yun said. "Really no need. I believe you are not a liar. I will treat that meal as if I invited you." Huang Mingyi waved her hand. Huang Mingyi never thought of getting the money back from the beginning. "Mingyi, who is he?" Huang Mingyi's father, who was standing next to him, finally asked. "Dad, he is the one I was in the hotel yesterday. He had some trouble in the hotel yesterday, so I helped him," Huang Mingyi said. "Mingyi, you still like to be nosy. You are a girl. What if you are a girl?" Huang Mingyi's father looked serious. "Oh." Huang Mingyi could only lower her head and listen to his father's lesson obediently. It can be seen that Huang Mingyi's tutoring is still very strict. "Hello, uncle. My name is Lin Yun. I am glad to meet you and your daughter." Lin Yun reached out to Huang Mingyi to his father. Father Huang didn't refuse and reached out to shake hands with Lin Yun, but his attitude was very flat. Lin Yun looked at Huang Mingyi again. "By the way, Huang Mingyi, why are you here?" "Of course I came to the reception," Huang Mingyi said. "Oh? So, your family also has cooperation with Huading Group? I don't know if it is convenient for Fong to disclose. What kind of cooperation is it?" Lin Yun asked curiously. "We really want to cooperate with Huading Group, but our company is too small to be able to enter Huading Group's legal eyes." After Huang Mingyi said this, Lingmu became dim. The fat man on the side couldn't help covering his mouth and snickering. He was thinking, if Huang Mingyi knew that Lin Yun was the new chairman of China Ting, how would Huang Mingyi react? Lin Yun asked, "Huang Mingyi, it is not convenient for Fong to tell me what your company is called." "Tiancheng Building Materials Company," Limited. Huang Mingyi said. Tiancheng Building Materials Company, Limited? Lin Yun was startled. Because after Lin Yun heard this name, he immediately remembered that Lu Bo just reported to himself that the boss of Tiancheng Building Materials Company, Limited wanted to see him. At this time, Huang Mingyi curiously asked Lin Yun, "By the way, how about you? Why are you here? Is your home a partner with China Ting Group?" Lin Yun thought for a while and then said with a smile, "I will be here because God knows you are here, so let me come here to pay you back." Lin Yun thought for a while and didn't rush to tell her who she was. After Huang Mingyi heard Lin Yun's words, she covered her mouth and smiled secretly. But Father Huang's face looked a little gloomy. "This little brother, do you provoke my daughter with this matter in front of me? Do you think this is okay?" Father Huang sternly. After Lin Yun heard the words, he suddenly showed embarrassment. Huang Mingyi also blushed. "Dad, what are you talking about? It's just a few words." Lin Yun also explained, "Uncle Huang, I really didn't come to your daughter with a bad purpose, just because she helped me yesterday, so I want to return the money to her. But my daughter just said that there is no need to pay back the money, so please do it." Father Huang waved to Lin Yun and signaled Lin Yun to leave. Father Huang thought that Lin Yun wanted to soak her daughter. As a father, he naturally wanted to stop her daughter. Over the years, too many people wanted to soak her daughter. Just now, a boy dressed in such a shabby dress dare to come to visit Sister Mengyi. An arrogant voice suddenly sounded from behind. Lin Yun turned his head and saw that what caught his eye was a young man with a brand name brand, an Omega watch on his wrist, and a mad face. Wei Xiao. After Huang Mingyi and the Emperor saw this man, his two faces changed slightly. Lin Yun frowned slightly, because what the young man said just now was obviously talking about Lin Yun. The man named Wei Xiao walked in front of Lin Yun and Huang Mingyi in a flash. "Where is the kid who popped up? Get out. Sister Mingyi, how can you be worthy of rubbish?" Wei Xiao looked at Lin Yun with disdain. Immediately afterwards, Westbrook looked at Huang Mingyi again. "Sister Mengyi, I heard that you came to Huading to discuss cooperation today. I don't know if the negotiation has been completed." Major General Wei put his hand in his trouser pocket, looking like a dauntless man. "West Shaw, this doesn't seem to matter to you." Huang Mingyi's face changed slightly. "Why don't you care about me? You are my future girlfriend." Westbrook showed a fascinating smile. "Wei Xiao, please pay attention to your words." Huang Mingyi's father also stopped. "Uncle Huang, why are you so fierce? I'm here to help your family," Wei Xiao said with a smile. Westbrook continued, "If I'm right, Huading Group will definitely not cooperate with your company. As a result, your company is facing bankruptcy, but I can help you. As long as Huang Mingyi promises to be my girlfriend, I will let me dad will help you." Just as Huang Mingyi and Father Huang were about to say no, Lin Yun suddenly said, "You help? This young master has a big tone. Is it so crazy?" After Wei Xiao heard the words, he turned his head to look at Lin Yun with a cold face. "UTM is the SB thing that popped out there again? Do you know who I am?" "Lin Yun, you can't provoke him."
Wang manipulait de la ligne S sleeve.
Although Huang Mingyi didn't have much friendship with Lin Yun was helping her after all, and she naturally didn't want to see Lin Yun suffer. "Can't afford to offend?" Lin Yun showed a playful smile. "In Qingyang City, I'm afraid there is no one who Lin Yun can't afford to offend." To be honest, Lin Yun didn't care about which wealthy second-generation Wei Xiao was. Anyway, he couldn't be more powerful than Lin Yun. Lin Yun was the grandson of Lu Zhizhong, the richest man in the southwest. Father Huang, Huang Mingyi's father, also patted Lin Yun and said, "Boy, his dad is a shareholder of Huading Group's Qingyang branch, and it is not something we can offend." "The shareholder's son?" Lin Yun frowned slightly. Lin Yun didn't expect this person to be the son of a shareholder of his company. The son of his own shareholder is arrogant in front of him? It's really interesting. Immediately afterwards, Lin Yun sneered, "Hee, the son of a mere shareholder, dares to be so arrogant. Who gave you this courage?" When Westbrook heard Lin Yun's words, he immediately became angry. "Boy, you team dare to talk to me like this. I see you are tired of living and looking for a fight." Wei Xiao directly raised his fist, making a posture to fight Lin Yun. Upon seeing this, Huang Mingyi's father quickly stopped Wei Xiao. Wei Xiao, today is a reception held by the chairman of China Tingxi. If you beat people here, you will not give the chairman of China Tingxi the face. If it is really a big deal, your father can't explain to the chairman of China Tingxi. After Westbrook heard these words, he barely calmed down. Although he is arrogant, he is not brainless. He knew that this was a reception held by the new chairman. If he really stabbed Luzi at the reception and the new chairman launched a rush, his father might not be able to hold it. Boy, lucky you. I won't take care of you now. When the reception is over, I will let you know the fate of provoking me, Westbrook said viciously. Immediately afterwards, Westbrook turned his head to look at Huang Mingyi and said coldly, Huang Mingyi, you and your dad should think about it, or that sentence, if you are willing to be my girlfriend, I will let my dad help you. Otherwise, your family will be finished. After leaving this sentence, Wei Xiao turned and left. Lin Yun looked at Wei Xiao leaving behind and smiled coldly. I will also let you understand and provoke me to the end. Wait until Westbrook leaves. Lin Yun, you are too impulsive. His father is one of the shareholders of Huading Group's Qingyang branch, which is not something people like us can afford. Huang Mingyi worried. The status of a shareholder of Huading Group's Qingyang branch may not be considered much in the eyes of Lin Yun today, but in Huang Mingyi's eyes, it is definitely a very powerful existence. After all, China Ting Group is the most powerful supergroup in the Southwest. Even if it is just a shareholder of a branch, it is not comparable to Huang Mingyi. Father Huang also opened his mouth and said, Yes, this Wei Xiao's flaws must be reported, young man. After the reception is over, he will definitely come to trouble you. Listen to my persuasion, take advantage of this, and leave quickly. Yes, you leave quickly. Huang Mingyi also worried. Huang Mingyi knew that Lin Yun had just made her debut on her behalf before getting into Westbrook. Of course, she didn't want Lin Yun to be in trouble because of this. In that case, her conscience would never get past. Don't worry, Wei Xiao, I don't care about it. Lin Yun smiled slightly. You said you don't even look at Wei Xiao? Young man, you are too arrogant. Father Huang couldn't help but shook his head. Although Father Huang is not a snobby person, he still has the ability to judge a person's status based on a person's appearance. With his judgment, Lin Yun's status is definitely not better than Wei Xiao. By the way, you just said that you want to cooperate with Huading Group. Maybe I can help you. Lin Yun said to Huang Mingyi and his daughter. You? Young man, you don't want me. You can't help with this. Father Huang shook his head. Uncle Huang, this is not necessarily true. I can't help anymore. You'll know later. Lin Yun smiled slightly. At this time, General Manager Liu Bo stepped onto the front podium. It's time for the reception. Every boss hastened to sit in. Liu Bo announced at the ceremony stage. As soon as this remark came out, the bosses and their children present attended the table one after another. Little brother, this is the end of the story. If you understand the historical relationship, I think you should know how to choose. Father Huang said to Lin Yun. After speaking, Father Huang took his daughter to the table. Boss, why did you just tell them? You are the new chairman of Huading Group. The fat man curiously asked. When I say it, they don't necessarily believe it. When the time comes, they will know. Lin Yun smiled. From the front to the back, the position of the seats is exquisite. Those with a higher status will naturally sit more before the exam. On the contrary, the status are not good. People like Westbrook sit farther forward. He and his father are sitting at a table in the second row, a seat at the back. Huang Mingyi and Father Huang are sitting here, and there are other bosses on the table. They are all the lowest level bosses in the reception, so they sit relatively behind. After Huang Mingyi sat down, she looked up and looked at the audience again, but did not see Lin Yun. He should have left the reception. Huang Mingyi murmured. After thinking of this, she was relieved. If Lin Yun had an accident because of him, her conscience would definitely be troubled. Father Huang also said, it shows that he is a little self-aware, and that he left the reception is the wisest choice. Immediately afterwards, Father Huang turned around and smiled bitterly. Daughter, we can't protect ourselves now, but we are still worried about the safety of others. It's really ironic. At this time, on the podium, Liu Bo held the microphone. Boss, I think you are all looking forward to it. Are you looking forward to seeing our new chairman of Huading? Everyone in the audience nodded. 99% of the people present had never seen the true face of the new chairman of Huading Group Qingyang branch. The main purpose of today's reception is to let them know the new chairman. Of course, they may have met at the reception just now, but they didn't know that it was Huading's new chairman. Since everyone is looking forward to it, please give us warm applause and welcome our new chairman to come on stage. As Lu Bo's excited words fell, thunderous applause broke out in the audience. Everyone looked expectantly on the stage. The new chairman of Huading is finally going to be on stage. I heard that the new chairman is very young, and I can finally see his true face in Lushan. There was a lot of discussion in the audience. The table in the second row. Westbrook put down the phone and turned his gaze to the stage. While looking at the stage, Westbrook's father said to Westbrook, "Xiaowei, when the new chairman finishes speaking, he will definitely step down to toast to the guests. Then you will give me the best attitude and don't run into the new chairman, understand?" Westbrook's father knows that his son is usually arrogant and domineering and often rushes into others. "Dad, don't worry. I don't dare to run into the new chairman even if I borrowed 100 guts," Wei Xiao said with a smile. On a table at the back, Guo Xiaoxiao and his father applauded and greeted, while keeping their eyes locked on the stage. "I'm finally going to see the true face of the new chairman, so looking forward to it." Guo Xiaoxiao's face was full of expectation. On another table, Huang Mingyi and her father also fixed their eyes on the stage. Under the attention and warm applause, a figure slowly walked onto the podium. What happened? Wei Xiao in the front row, after seeing Lin Yun on stage, his complexion turned gray in an instant. He recognized Lin Yun at a glance. Isn't this the person he was talking about before? And the person who should be on stage at this time should be the new chairman of China Ting Group. It's definitely not him. It must be this kid who rushed into the stage blindly. Wei Xiao gritted his teeth. He didn't believe that this was the new chairman of China Ting Group. There is a table behind. After Guo Xiaoxiao saw Lin Yun on stage, she was also shocked. Isn't this the person who had dated her at the bar the other day? She looked down on Lin Yun at that time, and then Lin Yun got into a Lamborghini. Later, after thinking about it carefully, she determined that Lin Yun's Lamborghini was rented, and she secretly decided at that time that if she met Lin Yun again, she must make Lin Yun look good. Is he the new chairman of Huading?
No.
This is absolutely impossible. Guo Xiaoxiao shook her head vigorously. She also didn't believe it. Another table. Why is it him? Huang Mingyi's eyes widened in surprise. Could it be that he is the new chairman of China Ting Group? This is impossible, right? Huang's father also looked incredulous. On stage, Lin Yun had already walked to the center of the ceremony table and came to Lu Bo's side. "I would like to introduce to you solemnly. This is the new chairman of our Huading Qingyang branch, Mr. Lin Yun. Next, please let our Lin Dong give a speech." General Manager Lu Bo said loudly. Boom. After Wei Xiao heard this, he only felt a boom in his head, and the whole person's spirit was instantly pulled away from his body. General Manager Lu Bo has already announced. Is that still wrong? He turned out to be the chairman of Huading Group. It's over. It's over. Wei Xiao slumped against the chair. After he thought of the cruel words he had said to Lin Yun before and his attitude towards Lin Yun, he felt he was finished. The back table. He. Guo Xiaoxiao stared at Lin Yun on the stage, showing a look that she couldn't grasp the essentials. She never dreamed that Lin Yun turned out to be the new chairman of China Ting Group. Another table. He turned out to be the chairman of Huading Group. Father Huang was shocked and couldn't help but exclaimed in a low voice. Father Huang never expected that Lin Yun, who had talked with him and his daughter before, was actually the chairman of Huading Group, but before that, he had tried every means to visit the new chairman of Huading. The most dramatic thing is that the person I want to meet is right in front of me, but I didn't recognize it. Although Huang Mingyi didn't speak, she also covered her small mouth, looking at Lin Yun on the stage with an incredible face. She could not imagine that the person she helped with last night turned out to be the new chairman of China Ting Group. It was only at this moment that she suddenly understood why Lin Yun was not afraid of Westbrook before, because Lin Yun is the new chairman of China Ting Group. At this time, Lin Yun had finished giving a brief speech, and then, as the host, stepped down to toast everyone to show his welcome to the guests. Lu Bo followed Lin Yun closely and introduced Lin Yun the names and information of these people. After the toast, every time Lin Yun came to the table, the boss, sons and daughters on the table were all respectful. When toasting, these people all raised their heads and drank, as if only in this way could they show their respect to Lin Yun. As the chairman of Lin Yun Huading Group's Qingyang branch, who of them cannot be respectful? Lin Yun quickly came to the second row and came to the table where Westbrook was, and everyone at the table quickly stood up. Dong Lin, this is Wei Ming, a shareholder of the company. On his left is his son Wei Xiaoyang. General Manager Lu Bo introduced. Hello, Lindong. I am Wei Ming. I will ask you to take care of Lindong in the future. Wei Ming held up the wine glass with respectful hands. Lin Yun smiled coldly. Wei Ming, your face is too great for me to take care of. Chairman, why did you say this? Wei Ming smiled awkwardly. He didn't understand why Lin Yun said that. Lin Yun did not answer him, but looked directly at Wei Xiao. West Shaw, come, I toast you. Lin Yun had a playful smile on his face. After hearing the words, Wei Xiao trembled all over his body and almost fell from his chair to the ground.
Lin Chairman Lin. E.
Westbrook's face was pale, and his mouth stammered. When Wei Xiao thought of his rude words to Lin Yun before, even when he threatened to clean up Lin Yun, his heart trembled. What? I toast you, don't you accept it? Lin Yun frowned. Don't dare. Don't dare. Westbrook quickly picked up the wine glass, but his hands kept trembling so much that a lot of wine was spilled on the table and body. Immediately afterwards, Westbrook poured the wine into his mouth. Westbrook's father had already seen something wrong, but he didn't dare to interject for a while. Lin Yun held the wine glass and sneered. Wei Xiao, didn't you threaten to kill me before? Now I'm right in front of you. Tell me, how are you going to kill me? I'll listen. Dong Lin, I didn't know you were the new chairman. So I? Wei Xiao's voice trembled and his face was pale. So you think I'm inferior to you? I'm a good bully. You can bully me casually, right? Lin Yun asked with a smile. Westbrook nodded stiffly. Do people with low status deserve to be bullied? Do you know that what Lao Tzu hates most is your kind of bully who bullies the weak and bullies others? After Lin Yun finished speaking, he directly poured the wine in the glass on Westbrook's face with a pong. In an instant, the entire venue fell into deathly silence, and only Lin Yun's violent shouts echoed in the venue. Lin Yun burst into flames, and none of the people present dared to be alarmed, for fear of hitting the gun at this moment. The bosses at Wei Xiao's table were even more frightened. All of them lowered their heads, and some timid people even trembled their legs. Lin Dong, spare my life. Wei Xiao, who was splashed with wine, was so frightened that she knelt down on the ground begging for mercy. At this time, Wei Xiao was completely frightened. He regrets now that he is dying. How can he offend Lin Dong? Westbrook's father also knelt on the ground quickly. Because Wei Xiao's father is a company shareholder, he knows very well that Lin Yun is not only the new chairman of the company, but also Lu Zhizhong's grandson. Based on this, Lin Yun wanted to pinch them to death as simple as pinching ants. Dong Lin, the child is not sensible. I will pay you if he ran into you in any way. From now on, I will strictly discipline. Wei Xiao's father Wei Ming repeatedly interceded for his son. Lin Yun looked at Wei Ming and said domineeringly, From now on, I'm going to let me hear that he bullies the weak and bullies others, and I will clean up with you. Understand? Understand and understand. Wei Ming nodded like a chicken pecking rice, unusually humble. At this time, Lin Yun turned around again and said to the reception scene that someone said loudly, From today onwards, I am here to make a rule. Anyone who cooperates with our company will let me know who you are bullying and bullying the people at the bottom. Our China Ting Group will immediately cut off all cooperation with him and call upon him. The city's business community is banned. When Lin Yun was a poor boy, he was bullied by others. The reason for being bullied was because his family was poor and he was bullied. They bullied a poor person like Lin Yun without any reason at all. Maybe they used it to make fun or show off themselves, that's all. Therefore, Lin Yun hates this kind of people who have strong words and weak rationale and bully others. Now that Lin Yun has gained power, of course he must do his best to make this kind of thing happen less frequently. As soon as Lin Yun's words came out, the scene was silent. What? Everyone here? Didn't you hear what I said? Answer me. Lin Yun asked coldly. Lin Yun's voice is not loud, but he is like a rainbow. Listen clearly. Listen clearly. The bosses, sons and daughters present all nodded in response. When these bosses first saw Lin Yun, they thought that Lin Yun was so young and he seemed to be better able to deal with it. A little rhetoric should be able to fool him. However, after Lin Yun's arrogance just now, no one thinks that Lin Yun is a fool. Lin Yun nodded in satisfaction after seeing everyone responding. Immediately afterwards, Lin Yun turned around again and looked at Wei Xiao, who was kneeling on the ground. West Shaw, I hope you don't harass Huang Mingyi again, otherwise, I want you to look good. Lin Yun squinted his eyes when he talked about the last time, and an astonishing chill burst into his eyes. Yes, yes, I will never harass Huang Mingyi again. Wei Xiao nodded again and again, like a bereaved dog. After Lin Yun heard the words, he turned and left and went to the next table. After Lin Yun left this table, you bastard! Even Lin Dong dare to offend. Snapped. Westbrook's father Wei Ming slapped Westbrook on the face with a slap in the face to pour his anger. Listen to me. I will punish you for a full year, not going out for a year, and think about it at home. Wei Ming pointed at Wei Xiaoyang and cursed. When Westbrook heard the full year of imprisonment, his heart was miserable, but he dared not refute it. Why did he offend the new chairman of Chinatown Group? All this just happened was in the eyes of Huang Mingyi and her father. Their father and daughter were filled with emotion. Before the reception started, they were still worried about Lin Yun's safety and persuaded Lin Yun to leave the reception as soon as possible. The results of it? Lin Yun, the new chairman of Chinatown Group, can easily crush Wei Xiao, and Wei Xiao's father knelt down to beg for mercy. Next, the toast continues. After Lin Yun just showed his power, everyone's attitude towards Lin Yun became even more respectful. Many bosses took the initiative to introduce their daughters to Lin Yun, with the goal of naturally wanting to climb Lin Yun. Another table. Gua Xiaoxiao's father told her, Xiaoxiao, Lin Dong is about to respect this table. You must perform well at that time and try to make a good first impression on Lin Dong. If you can directly build a relationship with him, then that's great. Dad, Gua Xiaoxiao's face was a bit ugly. She knew well that she had already made a very bad first impression with Lin Yun. Lin Yun told her last time that she was unworthy. But Gua Xiaoxiao didn't dare to tell his dad about this. At this time, Lin Yun had already come to this table. I toast you all. Lin Yun held the glass. Everyone stood up with their wine glasses in their hands, all respectfully. Lin Yun only took a sip, but everyone on the table raised their heads and drank with no drop left, as if in this way could they express their respect to Lin Yun. At this time, Gua Xiaoxiao's father smiled and said, Dong Lin, this is my daughter Gua Xiaoxiao. She is the same age as you. Xiaoxiao admires you very much and wants to make friends with you. Immediately afterwards, Father Gua winked at Gua Xiaoxiao, indicating that it was time for her to speak. Just as Gua Xiaoxiao was about to speak, Lin Yun glanced at her, then turned and left without giving her a chance to speak. Seeing Lin Yun leaving behind, Gua Xiaoxiao was blindfolded. She found that Lin Yun didn't even look at her directly, as if he regarded her as heir. Am I so unbearable? Gua Xiaoxiao originally thought that Lin Yun might mock him coldly or teach her a few words. This is not terrible. The most terrifying thing is that Lin Yun did not take her seriously. At this time, Gua Xiaoxiao once again heard the scene of meeting Lin Yun at the bar that night. Why am I so stupid? I missed all such good opportunities. Gua Xiaoxiao was very annoyed. She knew that being in the bar that night was definitely a perfect opportunity to make friends with Lin Yun. If she performed well at the time, she would most likely be on the super thigh of the new chairman of Huading Group. It's a pity that God gave her such a good opportunity, but she was wasted for nothing. Of course, the world does not regret selling medicines. At this time, Lin Yun had already reached the table where Huang Mingyi was. People at the table stood up with cups in both hands. The position of this table is relatively back. The The bosses sitting at the table are the lowest in the audience and the least mixed, so they are naturally more respectful after seeing Lin Yun. After Lin Yunjing finished a drink, he walked directly to Huang Mingyi and Father Huang. Before Lin Yun could speak, the frightened Father Huang bowed to Lin Yun and said, "Lin, Chairman Lin, how offended I was before the reception, and I hope your chairman will forgive me." He thought of his poor attitude towards Lin Yun before, and he was afraid for a while. He knew that if Lin Yun wanted to be like him, it would be too easy. Lin Yun lifted up Father Huang and said with a smile, "Uncle Huang is too worried. I am not angry with you. You told me to stay away from Mengyi to protect Mengyi. This is what a qualified father should do. As for you to let me leave the reception quickly, it is indeed true it's for my good." After seeing this scene, the other bosses present were all envious. Because when Lin Yun just toasted, he didn't say much to them, but he was very enthusiastic about Father Huang and even called him his uncle. How could they not be envious? Father Huang was even more flattered when he heard Lin Yun call him Uncle Huang. After all, he is very different from Lin Yun. Lin Yun is the new chairman of Huading Group. He is just a small boss of a small company. So Huang Fu said quickly, "Chairman Lin, I can't afford this name. You can just call me Xiao Huang." "Uncle Huang, Mengyi helped me yesterday. I treat her as a friend. The father of a friend is an elder, so you deserve this name," Lin Yun said with a smile. Immediately afterwards, Lin Yun looked at Huang Mingyi again. "Mengyi, we met again." Lin Yun still kept smiling. "Lin, Dong Lin, I really didn't expect you to be the new chairman of China Ting Group." Until now, Huang Mingyi still had a look of shock on Xiao's face. When Huang Mingyi helped Lin Yun at the hotel yesterday, she never dreamed that this person would be the new chairman of China Ting Group. "You still call me Lin Yun. Tell me Lin Dong too to see you," Lin Yun said with a smile. Lin Yun." After Huang Mingyi hesitated, she still called out, "Lin Yun, thank you. Thank you for letting Westbrook stop harassing me," Huang Mingyi said, biting her red lips. Huang Mingyi has been harassed by Westbrook before, but Westbrook is too powerful, and she has no good solutions. But I just said to Wei Xiao to stop Wei Xiao from harassing her, and she will finally be at peace. A girl like you shouldn't be harassed by that kind of bastard. Don't worry, if anyone else dares to harass you in the future, just tell me and I will help you solve it. Lin Yun smiled. Huang Mingyi bit her red lips and nodded. Although Huang Mingyi and Lin Yun didn't get along for a long time, he found that Lin Yun was very different from the other rich second generations. He was not arrogant or domineering. He did not bully the weak, but was able to stand up for the weak. "By the way, I heard that you and your dad would like to talk to me about cooperation, right?" Lin Yun asked. Huang Mingyi quickly started looking at Lin Yun and nodded vigorously. Father Huang also looked at Lin Yun expectantly. Originally, Father Huang felt that there was no chance of cooperating with Huading Group, but at this moment, he suddenly rekindled his hope. "Regarding cooperation, I said before that I can help you. Now do you think I have this ability?" Lin Yun asked with a smile. Of course. Of course. You are the chairman of Huading Group." Father Huang nodded repeatedly. "Well, when the reception is over, you come to the VIP lounge. Let's talk about cooperation in detail," Lin Yun said lightly. Good. Good. Father Huang nodded excitedly. After everyone present saw this scene, it was an envy. They tried to establish a relationship with Lin Yun, but they couldn't succeed. But Lin Yun took the initiative to talk with the Huang family and his daughter, and invited the Huang family to talk in detail after the reception. Can they not envy it? After the reception ends, inside the VIP lounge, Lin Yun was sitting right in front. General Manager Lu Bo stood beside Lin Yun. Huang Mingyi and Huang Fu sat below. "Uncle Huang, our company has just terminated the cooperation with Hongda Building Materials Company today, so there is a lack of a partner in building materials, and your company will supply it in the future, just to fill this vacancy," Lin Yun said. Really, really? Father Huang was surprised and delighted. Huang Mingyi also had a surprise on her face. If they can cooperate with China Ting Group, their company will not go bankrupt, but will be able to grow as a result. Do I seem to be joking? Lin Yun asked with a smile. But our company is small, and there is no advantage in price. There are more companies that are better than ours for you to choose from. Why did you choose us? It's a disadvantage to you. Huang Mingyi said with a lowered head. Of course it's because of you. Lin Yun looked at Huang Mingyi with a smile.